What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and in today's video we are checking out one of my favorite people in the world, Louis Tomlinson, covering 505 live on tour. This was an Arctic Monkeys track, I believe. I've never actually heard the song, I don't think, so whatever. I'm excited to listen to it because it's Louis Tomlinson, but I'm really looking forward to this. Obviously, I love Louis Tomlinson. If you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you know that I've always been drawn to him. I love this sort of pop punk sound that he has in his style of music. I love what he contributed to One Direction, especially in those later albums, but he's really shown a lot of explorative pieces of his mind with his solo work, and it's been so cool to hear. Before we get into this video, I just want to plug my Patreon. I do a ton of exclusive content over there, as it is the only way that this channel is supported. So in exchange for y'all signing up and, you know, taking care of me over there, I do a lot of videos. When it comes to One Direction, I have so much content. I have, you know, the full documentary. I have the Apple Music special. I did the San Siro stuff. I've done so much content, including all their albums as full uncut album listening parties, which was a lot of fun. When it comes to Louis Tomlinson, I have Louis Tomlinson album reactions that I've done. I've done his documentaries. I've done live shows. I've done so much content. So if you guys want to get access to videos you can't get anywhere else, as well as support my page, it's super, super cheap. The link's in the description. Thank you guys so much for supporting my page. Also, huge shout out to Ryan over on Patreon for requesting today's video, as well as filming it. Thank you so much. Okay, this is 505. Oh yeah. Okay, we're only just beginning, but let's get a couple things out of the way. One, I love when a live show, because you're recording from the crowd, has the crowd interaction in the back. I think that it is one of the most special things about music, is having that fan interaction with every song. So what am I doing here? So the fact that I'm hearing it so well, amazing. Also, I love Louis' entire fucking look here. It's like punk rock loungewear. Like, he's got the soccer shorts and the t-shirt. I can't tell if it's just the lighting. It looks like he's got some scruff on the beard. I love this entire look for him. He's so cool. What the fuck? One of the things I really love about him doing this track, even though I'm not familiar with it, I am familiar with Arctic Monkeys a little bit, and they play the style that I think Louis Tomlinson really loves the most out of music. It's this British rock sort of like mix with like almost like Black Sabbath doom metal and also like classic rock elements. There's that pop writing element in there as well. But that is all the style that I have come to appreciate so much when it's executed by Louis Tomlinson. So sick. Oh. You can always tell when he's having a good time too, because he's got two faces I see with him on stage with all the content that I've watched. He's either got this like really big smile on his face that he can't control, or he's got this real serious, like almost in the zone, like actually one with the music at that time. That's what we're getting right here. This is a good face. This is when you know shit's getting real. I do love his live band. Okay, we see. This is why maybe I should have known the song, so I knew that was coming. But I'm happy it's here. So sick. He's got that good rasp, especially right here. Oh yeah. This is the style for him. Oh yeah, I mean, you can just tell he's so into this. Like, let me see if I can pop. He's so fucking into this right now. Like, I am having secondhand enjoyment just imagining how much fun he's having. I think one of the things I love about watching like the documentaries and everything is that I learn a lot more about the artists and like what they're like, what makes them tick. You know what I mean? And I feel like Louis Tomlinson is one of the most passionate people when it comes to music that I've ever heard like talk about it and like where his energy really comes from. So like when you see him on stage kind of in this moment, his battery is getting recharged so fucking quickly, right? He's got fast charge. It's happening. Some of us, we're in low power mode. We can never find, you know, that power source that really energizes us. Louis Tomlinson knows his. I've said it before and I'll say it again. He doesn't have to be on tour. The guy's got more money than he'll ever know what to do with. Generational wealth for like generations. I mean, One Direction is a fucking just legendary group, right? So this is passion because he doesn't have to do this. Let's go, dude. I bet this is fun for the band to play because Arctic Monkeys instrumentally, they're just so talented. Damn. I'm just such a fan of seeing people that I really like look up to, respect, you know, appreciate. When I just see them in their element and doing their craft, like that art that is just so special, it really is something different. When you see somebody doing what they love and doing it in such a beautiful way, like Louis Tomlinson is doing here, you cannot help but be absolutely fucking obsessed with it, which is exactly how I feel right now. This style is just for him. I mean, there's so much I could say about like his inspiration from like Oasis and, you know, just so much, but like, I feel like Arctic Monkeys is a really good current band that has a lot of the similarities of music that Louis really like shines in. So, like the obvious like pop punk pieces. So he could do like, you know, something from the catalog of like Good Charlotte, Blink-182, any of these like Newfound Glory, like he would definitely fit that style too. But this is just a style that works well for him. You know, pop focused, rock heavy tracks with really wonderful vocals, really good verses that spend a lot of time doing that build up. That like 2-minute mark or 2 minutes and 20 seconds, wherever that like transition happens to the drums come in, tempo's up, and the rest of the song is just bumping. I was not expecting that, and I think he executed that really well. I could tell something was happening because like he seemed like he was channeling some sort of energy, right? And then those lights start flashing, the crowd starts screaming, and it's all back to everything that we love. I think Louis Tomlinson is a fucking legend in his own right. I think that he's starting to get the recognition and respect that I think he's been due a long time. I think when I listen to One Direction's albums now, I pinpoint his voice so much, and just knowing like how he added something really fucking important, a level, a tone, a range that was very important. And it was drawn to me because I grew up really loving pop punk. So like, I love hearing his voice in that style. And I'm so glad to see that he continues with his career, especially in his solo work, putting out just these wonderful tracks that are so heartfelt and at the same time really showcase the range that is Louis Tomlinson. I think that we're only scratching the surface of what we're going to see from him when it comes to his solo work, and the fact that his tours have been so popular. It's fucking incredible. Like, I'm just so stoked for him, and I'm so glad to see like him absolutely killing it in music, especially doing it in a way that he wants to do it, his own rules. And I know personally that I will always be keeping my attention on what he's putting out, because he just fucking keeps getting better every year. So I can't wait to see what the next album sounds like. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to go check out Patreon. So much exclusive content, especially when it comes to One Direction or any of the members of One Direction. There's a lot. But I love y'all so much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.